Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is a fantastic Friday to dive deep into our favorite Genoa City drama. We are always so thrilled to have you here with us, sharing the passion, the tears, and the absolute chaos of daytime television. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get right into the madness because we have a lot to unpack today. I am literally screaming at my screen right now. I cannot even begin to process the absolute mess that the writers have just dumped on us, and I need to vent because my blood is boiling. How could they do this to Billy and Sally? I mean, we finally get a moment of peace, a moment where Billy is actually stepping up and going to London to buy an engagement ring, and then boom. The writers just have to drop a nuclear bomb on their happiness. I am so frustrated I can barely type, but we need to talk about this because I know I am not the only one losing my mind over this unbelievable twist. Let's just jump right into the absolute worst part of this entire fiasco. Audra Charles. I knew it. I knew it. From the very second she bought that pregnancy test for Sally and stood by her side acting like some supportive, trauma-bonded best friend, I knew she was playing a twisted game. You do not just trust Audra Charles when she is being nice. But I never, in a million years, thought she would stoop this low. Audra somehow gets her hands on Sally's private medical records, looks at the estimated conception date, and realizes it perfectly aligns with a secret encounter Sally had with Adam Newman right before he left for Las Vegas. Wait, let me just back up for a second because I am getting ahead of myself. A secret encounter with Adam, when did this happen? I feel like we have been completely blindsided by this revelation. We all knew Sally and Adam still had this unresolved, heavy history because of baby Ava. That kind of grief does not just disappear overnight, and they have always had this magnetic, toxic pull toward each other. But to find out they actually crossed a line right before he went off to Sin City to play his dangerous little games with Reza Thompson, I am so conflicted. Part of me is furious at Sally for jeopardizing her future with Billy. But another part of me completely understands how she and Adam always find their way back to each other in moments of extreme emotional weakness. And now Audra has this explosive, life-altering information, and what does she do with it? She weaponizes it, of course, because that is exactly what Audra does best. She marches right up to Billy Abbott and uses this paternity doubt to blackmail him in the most ruthless way possible. I was watching this scene just clutching my face because the sheer evil of it is astounding. Audra tells Billy that if he does not betray Jack in their ongoing corporate business decisions, she is going to blow this whole secret wide open. She is going to tell the world, and more importantly, she is going to make sure the media knows that Billy Abbott might be raising Adam Newman's child. This is where I really start to lose it, guys. Billy is in an impossible situation. We all know Jack Abbott is currently fighting for his life, professionally speaking. Diane Jenkins and Victor Newman just pulled off a hostile takeover of Yabo. Diane staged a fake car crash, framed Nikki for attempted murder, and secretly bought up all of Jack's debt. Jack has lost his legacy, his career, and his family's trust. He is a broken man who desperately needs his brother's loyalty. And now Billy, his own flesh and blood, is being forced to backstab him in the boardroom just to keep Audra quiet about Sally's baby. It is too cruel. Billy has been trying so hard to be the good guy lately. He just went all the way to London to talk to Jill, getting her tough love and advice so he could finally step up, be a real man, and propose to Sally. He was ready to fully commit to a future with her. And now, Audra has completely poisoned his mind. The blackmail is one thing, but the psychological torture of not knowing if the baby is his, that is what is truly destroying Billy right now. You can see the paranoia literally eating him alive in every single scene. He cannot sleep, he cannot focus, and he is letting the ghost of Adam Newman dictate his every move. He is obsessed. Billy is completely obsessed with the idea that Adam is haunting his relationship yet again. Every time he looks at Sally now, you can see the dark doubt clouding his eyes. He is questioning every conversation they have ever had, every look she gives him, every timeline of their relationship. And because Billy is Billy, he is not handling it well at all. He is spiraling out of control. He is pulling away, turning cold, and letting this toxic paranoia fracture the beautiful, healing relationship he and Sally have built together. It breaks my heart because Sally does not deserve to be looked at like a traitor when she is already terrified and vulnerable about this high-risk pregnancy. Sally is fighting so hard to prove her loyalty, and it is agonizing to watch her struggle. She is practically begging Billy to believe in them, to trust that this baby is their fresh start and not a continuation of her past mistakes. But how can she prove it when the medical timeline is staring them right in the face? Sally is carrying so much trauma from losing baby Ava with Adam. The fact that she is pregnant again is a miracle, but it is also a massive emotional trigger for her. She needs Billy to be her solid rock right now, and instead, he is crumbling under the weight of Audra's blackmail and his own deep-seated insecurities. Remember when they tried this exact kind of storyline with Billy and Victoria, or Billy and Chelsea? Yeah, didn't work then either. Billy has this deep-rooted, historical inferiority complex whenever Adam Newman is involved. It is the classic Abbott versus Newman rivalry, but magnified by a million because it involves the woman he loves and an unborn child. Billy has always felt like he has to compete with Adam for everything, for approval, for love. for success, and now he feels like Adam has somehow reached across the country to steal his happiness yet again without even trying. Speaking of Adam, this is the wildest, most ironic part of the entire storyline. Adam has absolutely no idea that any of this is happening. The ghost of Adam Newman is destroying Billy's life in Genoa City, but the real Adam Newman is currently going through absolute hell in Las Vegas. He is literally chained to a pipe in a dingy storage room with Nick. Matt Clark hit him in the head with a fire extinguisher, Reza tortured him with a high-voltage stun gun, and now he is caught in a deadly sniper crossfire in the Nevada desert. Okay, back to the point. I get so sidetracked when I think about that Vegas storyline because it is insane, but the contrast is just brilliant writing, I have to admit. Adam is bleeding out in the sand, completely unaware that he might be a father again. He does not know that Sally is pregnant. He does not know that Audrey is using his secret encounter with Sally to blackmail Billy. He is just fighting to survive Matt Clark's psychopathic revenge plot. If he survives and makes it back to Genoa City, the explosion is going to be biblical. Can you imagine Adam walking back into town, battered and bruised, only to find out Sally is carrying a baby that might be his? I know some people are loving this drama. I see the forums lighting up with fans who want Sally and Adam back together, and they are cheering for this paternity mystery because they think Adam and Sally are soulmates, but personally, I am exhausted for Sally. She has been through enough pain for a lifetime. To have Audra dangle her medical records like a weapon is such a gross violation of privacy, and it makes me hate Audra more than I ever thought possible. Audra is playing a very dangerous game here. If Victor Newman finds out she is using Adam's potential child as a blackmail chip in a corporate war, Victor will crush her like a bug. You do not mess with Victor's potential grandchildren. And what about Jack? I cannot stop thinking about the collateral damage here. Billy is being backed into a corner where he has to betray his own brother at the worst possible time. Jack is already at rock bottom because of Diane's ultimate betrayal and Victor's ruthless tactics. If Billy votes against Jack or sabotages whatever counterattack Jack is planning to save Jabot, it might permanently destroy the Abbott family. The brothers have been through so much, they have fought so hard to find common ground, and Audra is going to be the one who finally breaks their bond forever. I refuse to accept this. Billy needs to find a way out of this trap without destroying his brother. I am just dreading the inevitable paternity test. You know it is coming. They are going to drag this out for months, probably all the way to the November sweeps. Billy is going to demand a DNA test, Sally is going to feel incredibly insulted but agree to it to save their relationship, and then someone, probably Audra, or maybe even Victor if he catches wind of it, is going to tamper with the results. We have seen this daytime soap trope 1,000 times, and we all know exactly how it plays out, but we are all going to be glued to our screens anyway because the performances are just that good. I just want Billy to step up, tell Audra to go to hell, and stand by Sally regardless of the biology. But this is Billy Abbott we are talking about. He is going to make the wrong choice first. I need to log off and take a breath because I am way too emotionally invested in this fictional universe. Am I the only one who thinks Audra has gone way too far this time? Do you guys think the baby is actually Adam's, or is this just a massive red herring to cause drama before Billy and Sally finally get married? I need to hear your thoughts because my mind is racing and I cannot deal with this cliffhanger. Drop your theories in the comments, tell me I am not crazy for being this upset, because I am officially losing my mind over here.